Delayed gratification. Delayed gratification. That is the topic of the day 2 of the 1 month morality and godliness program for the children. And we had day 2 yesterday. So I'm doing a summary video to the effect to make you to one, have a deeper understanding of what was taught, and also for the sake of those who were unable to attend the class. All right, for the sake of those who were unable to attend the class. So delayed gratification, what does it mean? It means looking away from instant pleasures. It means looking away from seeming fun now with your heart focused on the future. All right, you are looking away from seeming. I said seeming because there's always destruction or death at the end of that. That's why I did not say you are looking away from fun, you are looking away from pleasure, you are looking away from seeming pleasure, seeming fun, with your heart fixed on your future. The Bible says in Proverbs 14 verse 12, it says there's a way that seems right to a man, but the end is destruction. There's a way that seems right. It looks right. It looks as if this is the best thing to do. Perhaps because others are doing it. Perhaps because it's popular. Perhaps because it's popular. And now you decided, oh, I want to join the others to do it. Okay, thank you. I want to join the others to do it. And you start doing it. You're already on the path to destruction. So delayed gratification, it means delayed enjoyment. What is meant for you to be enjoyed tomorrow, you don't want to enjoy it now. The pleasures that are meant for 20s, 30s, you don't want to start enjoying it now. No, because there's time and season for everything. Ecclesiastes 3 verse 1 says, for everything under the sun, there is a time and season. A season to be born, a season to die, a season to plant, a season to harvest, a season to be married, a season, there's time and season for everything. And if a farmer who is supposed to plant during planting season of that crop, if he decides not to plant, and says, no, okay, when he plants, and instead of him to wait till harvest, the normal harvest time, perhaps maybe he planted maize, and maize is supposed to germinate for 6 months before harvest, and he says, no, I want to eat my maize now, and he goes to pack it after 1 month, then that maize will become poison. What is supposed to nourish him, what he's supposed to enjoy, it will become poison to him. Why? He did not wait for the appropriate time. He was supposed to have waited for 6 months, but he decided to go do his own harvesting at 2 months. Let me give you the example of jollof rice, because that will resonate better. I want to cook jollof rice now. I have my vegetable or groundnut oil, as you please. I have my pepper, I have my Maggi, I have my ingredients, my condiments, I have my beef sliced, I have my liver part sliced, I have my sweet corn ready, everything that will make my jollof rice perfecta. I have it ready. And so instead of me to wait for 45 minutes for the jollof rice to be done and I start enjoying it, and I say, oh, after 15 minutes, let me off the gas, Joe, and eat it now. After 15 minutes, instead of waiting for it to be properly done for 45 minutes, I now decided I want to eat it now. Do you know what will happen to me? If I eat that rice after 15 minutes, it will purge me, it will rumble my tummy. What is supposed to be food will become poison. So when you are not patient, you take poison. And this is not only applicable to food, is applicable to other things. Go and off that solar. Somebody that is supposed to wait till marriage before having intimacy with the opposite sex. You now decided, oh, because I'm in secondary school now, a lot of my friends are dating. A lot of my friends have a girlfriend, they have a boyfriend, and you too, you start with them. You are going to get into trouble sooner than later. You are going to find yourself in serious trouble sooner than later, because that thing is not meant for now, it's meant for later. If you eat tomorrow's bread today, you will be hungry tomorrow. If you wear tomorrow's clothes today, you will be naked tomorrow. So stop compressing your future into your present. This is your future. You are supposed to patiently grow. Look at me, everybody. You are supposed to patiently grow and get to this future. And now you say, I don't want to patiently grow and get to this future. Now I want to force this future to come and meet me where I am here. You know what would happen? You would choke. And that is what happened to these internet fraudsters, these Yahoo. You suddenly hear that they die by accident. You suddenly hear this person has a headache and he just died after 2 days. It's not the headache that killed him. He went into internet fraud. The wealth that God intended for him to have in his 30s or 40s, he's enjoying it in 16, 17, 18. Why will he not die young? The weight of the glory is too much for him. He's supposed to patiently grow and get to this beautiful future because he's already in the plan of God. The Bible says in Jeremiah 29:11, it says, I know the thoughts that I think towards you, thoughts of good and not of evil, to give you a future and a hope, to give you a beautiful life. But even though God is planning to give you a beautiful life, there are phases, there are stages before you culminate to be called a successful person. It's step by step, step by step. You don't cheat, you don't cut corners, you don't use the back door, you don't make people cry because you want to achieve something, you don't drop your standard to achieve or attain anything. Patience. But now you are rushing. Instead of you to grow step by step, face by face, and get to this your beautiful future where you are already a lawyer, an international businessman, a doctor, a coach like me, an aeronautic engineer, a computer engineer, you know, a mechatronics engineer, a journalist, a mass communicator. You know, you are already described as a successful person. But instead of you to patiently grow and get there, you are here and you are trying to pull this future to meet you here. You will choke. I gave you the example yesterday of an 8-year-old boy disturbing the daddy. I want to have my own car now. You must give me my own car. After all, you have 5 cars. And the daddy says, okay, don't worry, the Ferrari is yours. And the daddy goes out on a certain day with the Benz, and the boy walks into his daddy's room, opens the drawer and see about 4 car keys there. And he sees one that they wrote F. He says, oh, surely this must be the key of the Ferrari. And he takes it, he runs to the garage. 8-year-old boy. And he has seen his daddy opening the door severally. He puts the key, opens it successfully, enters the car. Because he has been watching his daddy for a long time, he puts the key in the ignition, he turns it, and he just matched the accelerator. What do you think will happen? The car will bump forward and kill him. That car will become his coffin. He will crash that car and he will die. Why? The car is his own. The daddy gave it to him, but he needed to have waited to grow to the level where he would be able to drive that car. But he rushed. He rushed because of impatience. He rushed because of perhaps things he saw in cartoon and said, me too, I can drive. After all, in this cartoon character He drove. Maybe, I don't know, SpongeBob. Which cartoon do people drive? So me say, eh? Fast and Furious. Thank you, my daughter. Okay, Fast and Furious. That, oh, maybe the boy has been watching Fast and Furious and he goes to drive his daddy's car at 8. Do you want to give me another example? And he dies. Impatience. So whatever that is meant for tomorrow, don't rush to enjoy it now. Don't have boyfriends now. Don't have girlfriends. You are not yet ripe for it. Face your education. There are things that are meant for this phase of your life. And if you are a primary school or secondary school student here, please face your studies and God. Build your spiritual life. After building your spiritual life, then As you are building your spiritual life, pardon, not after. As you are building your spiritual life, you are also being serious with your academics. When you grow up to the level where you should be dating, where you should have a boyfriend or girlfriend, it will happen. Don't rush. If you jump up, you will fall down. No. It's only when you grow up that you stay there. Somebody wants to grow up to this level. Look at me. You know, I like giving you citations. I'm usually dramatic. This is the height that somebody wants to get to. Now that person, instead of growing to get here, he decides to jump. Even though while he jumps, his head reaches there, but what happens? He crashes back immediately. If you jump up, you will fall down. It's only when you grow up, even though it seems slow, but you are growing little by little and you get there. That is the actual growth. So stop cheating to pass exams. Stop making people cry because you want to achieve things. Stop lowering your standard because you want to own what other people own. The actual standard of your life is not by the material possessions you have. Rather, it's by your internal values, by your values, your virtues, your standards. Those are the things to measure the substance of your life by, not material things, not fleeting things, not frivolous things, things that will soon perish. No. Do you understand me now? Do you understand me? All right. So